Hey, what's going on, channels? Hey, my name is Marcus Duke. I wanted to stop by and introduce myself and tell you guys about this site I got. It's an app I put together called mycitychannels.com. Channels, hashtag channels, CHANNELS. My goal was really to create business opportunities for the masses, the world, urban businesses around the world. It's just, for me growing up, I've always been an entrepreneur, and it was always hard to find the right product. It was always hard to find, to get the good deals. It was always hard to find the best network. It was always hard to find the right people. It was always hard to find the right talent. And so on and so on. So as I built businesses throughout the years, throughout my life, I ran into these problems. And then as we grew up, we all know we started with the social media, MySpace way back then, and all the way up until now we got, Facebook, the Amazons, the Twitters, all the different platforms out here. We also got the platforms like LinkedIn for businesses and entrepreneurs like you guys. But even with all of these platforms, the urban, it seemed like to me, the urban, where I'm from, the hood, the hood businesses was not really represented. They was not really getting the knowledge that we needed, the resources, the opportunities, a lot of stuff like that. And so I always try to figure out ways to share my knowledge, share my resources to people that was coming up behind me that was trying to do certain things. Now let me tell you something. See, for me, I had a lot of different businesses. I mean, I can go car washes. When I was young, 14, 15, I had the snow shoveler, the grass cutter, the dog walker, the poop cleanupper, whatever I needed to do to make a couple of dollars, I did it. DJ, worked for my grandfather. He had a whole lot of properties. He was a prominent bishop out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, prominent pastor, and he had a lot of properties. So I worked on a lot of his properties growing up. I made money, man. I made money 14, 15, 16. I was hood rich. I was bringing in $400-500 a week back then as a kid, and this was doing some rough times in America for black community. But I was grinding, and then as I grew up, I started painting. Started my own painting company, detailing company, car wash company. The list goes on and on. I had a candy store. I had a balloon store where I sold party supplies. CDs came out. I mixed CDs and sold them. I boozed, man, whatever I had to do to make some money to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? I was a grinder. I was a hustler, so I had to do what I had to do. And even went to the left and sold drugs and everything else. Did all of that. But while I was building my businesses, I was like, man, it's just so hard to connect. It's so hard. Where are they getting this Chinese stuff from? Where's they getting this stuff in bulk? Where's they getting these t-shirts from? Where's they getting these pants from? These jeans, these shoes? When the knockoff Jordans came out, you know what I'm saying? I wanted some knockoff Jordans. I want to, give me 10,000 boxes of them suckers if I can get them. At least 1,000, 100, something, give me anything. But I could never get my hands on that stuff. So I had to just, figure it out. I traveled to Chicago. I traveled to LA. I'm traveling around trying to find the distributors, trying to find, the purses, all of the different things that we was grinding and selling back then. It was so hard to find that stuff. And I'm like, man, this stuff is so hard to find. It's out here because you seeing people selling this stuff every day. Where are you guys getting it from? And then another thing, we tend to not want to give up information. We stingy with information. So being stingy with information really hurts a lot of us. So I decided to come up with a way, the app, where we could put all of these resources together, different channels around the world, you know, where we can talk to somebody in Brunei, you know, or somebody in Tokyo or Japan, or, you know, Milwaukee or Chicago, or, you know, New York, or, you know, all around the world, Mexico, everywhere, wherever there's product at, wherever there's resources at, wherever there's knowledge at. I wanted to bring them all together in an urban setting, not the stuff that we got going on now, the groups with all the spammers in it on Facebook and you know, all of that stuff is you send out something, you say, hey, I'm looking for an investor, and then you get a whole bunch of spam. Go to this Telegram and go to this and read about, you know, go to Instagram, go to my friend's Instagram, and they can help you make millions. You know, all that crap is crap. All that crap is garbage. We know it's out there, but it's not helping us none as a community. So I decided to come up with an app called mycitychannels.com, #channels. Urban World Marketplace for any business around the world. DeFi marketplace, smart site, AI, ChatGPT, all of the necessary tools to help you get from A to B in your journey. Now, I'm gonna do several videos. I'm gonna do a video a day, every single day, because I want you guys to go with me through this journey. Okay, the app is up. I'm not asking. I don't really want nobody to go. I want. Right now, we need advertisers and we need investors. We really don't need a whole bunch of people going to the site just playing around right now, because it's not. We have to get our resources up. We want to get our resources up first. We want to get make sure we can handle the traffic with powerful servers. You know, make sure you just get all our ducks in a row before we send a bunch of traffic to the site. The site is doing good numbers as we speak, but we don't want the site to really do more numbers than it's doing right now, because we kind of like in the beta stage. We kind of like growing the site. We kind of like learning about the site. We're adjusting things. And keep in mind, nothing is perfect. Nothing is ever done. You know, some people come to the site and they say, well, it's complicated. It's hard to navigate, or it's this and it's that. So we change that. We listen, we change it, but that's the whole purpose. It's gonna never be perfect. We can't make it perfect, but we will adjust it constantly, just like any other site. Just like Facebook, you go on Facebook one day and then boom, like, where did this come from? Where did this feature come from? What happened to my old feature? That's how it's gonna be. We're gonna constantly change as the people require it. We're gonna change as we get our feedback, as we check out the site, as we test different things, as we see what's working, we'll keep. When we see stuff that's not working, we'll remove. It's that simple. So if you happen to be a business that's looking for resources, looking for help, looking for information, mycitychannels.com is your spot. Our goal is to build it up to billions of channels around the world. So what we want to do, we're gonna do a couple more. We want you guys to follow us. Follow the journey. Follow the journey. We're gonna do this every day for the rest of the journey. So tune in. Thank you.